here, Jennifer Vanderbeek, Imagine Artist in Residence, and today I'm bringing you a monogrammed keychain project. For this project, you'll need cardstock, some Vertigo, and some self-adhesive foam. You'll also need a frame die of some sort and an alphabet die. This one's an old Sizzlet set from way back in the day, and I'm going to use the capital V for Vanderbeek. So let's get started. Now I've already cut one frame from the cardstock and 2 frames from the self-adhesive foam. I also used the frame die, the outside edge, as a template to cut a solid circle from the cardstock, one from the sheet of transparency film, and one from the Vertigo, which I've also already die cut with my monogram. I also ran the Vertigo through my Create a Sticker to get a nice even coat of adhesive on the back. Now, the one thing about the cardstock is it's pretty flimsy, and if you actually want to use this keychain for daily use, then you need to reinforce it a bit. So I'm going to apply clear creative medium to the outside of the cardstock pieces to help strengthen and protect them. It also happens to give them a nice glossy finish. I opted for 3 coats for each piece, and you let them dry between each coat, which happens pretty quickly, or you can use a heat gun to help speed it along. And once it's dry, we can start assembling our keychain. So the coated side of the cardstock is the outside back, so we're going to attach the Vertigo to the non-coated side. To attach the transparency to the back of the frame, I'm going to use some on-point glue with its precision tip applicator to get just the right amount of adhesive in that small space. Now, while the parts that we've assembled so far would make a perfectly respectable keychain or tag, I think we can do a little better, which is where the foam comes in. We're going to make it shake. I stacked the 2 frames of foam on top of each other, then applied them to the back of the shaker to be, weighting both pieces down with acrylic blocks for a little bit just to help them dry flat. Now we're ready to add the sparklies. I've got some silver line rocaille beads and some magenta micro beads, and I'm just going to add a couple of small scoops to the center of my shaker. A little more on-point glue to attach the top and bottom and weight it down with acrylic blocks to dry, and this part of the project is complete. And you're going to leave it to dry until it's really dry, not shake it before it's fully set and have beads go everywhere. You wouldn't do that, right? Because it's not like I did that. Anyway, to make this cute little shaker into a keychain, we need to add a little hardware. So I pierced a hole through the frame with a corsage pin and threaded a large jump ring through that hole. Adding a piece of ball chain, it's about 6 inches or so, through the jump ring and securing it with the ball chain clasp, where you just kind of slip both ends in there and tighten with a pair of pliers. We've got ourselves a completed monogram shaker keychain. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and for more tips and project ideas, please point your browser to imaginecrafts.com.